When Argentinosaurus was discovered in Argentina back in 1987, it shook the world of paleontology to its very foundations. It instantly became one of the world's largest known dinosaurs, and rightly so. Most paleontologists believe that this is the largest land animal ever found. But is it really still the largest dinosaur? Well, Patagotitan maiorum, a newly named sauropod species discovered not so long ago back in 2013 in the region of Patagonia, Argentina. Oh yeah, this one was found in Argentina too. The land that produced soccer heavyweights such as Maradona and Messi was home to titanic dinosaurs as well. A study proclaims that this newly named species, Patagotitan, to be the heavyweight champion of all dinosaurs, making the scary Tyrannosaurus rex look like a munchkin. But then again, was it really larger than Argentinosaurus? Let's find out, shall we? Welcome to Factaholic. Let's set them straight. It should be pretty clear by now that both Argentinosaurus and the Patagotitan belong to a member of the sauropod suborder and were hence very similar. Starting with the Argentinosaurus, it basically evolved in the Cretaceous period and belongs to a family that originated in the southern continents of Gondwana, an ancient supercontinent, somewhere between 97 and 93.5 million years ago. Ever since its discovery, paleontologists have argued about the length and weight of Argentinosaurus. The proportions of the known bones and comparisons with other sauropod relatives allow paleontologists to estimate the size of Argentinosaurus. However, they're not necessarily the most accurate figures. Well, that's the case with most of the prehistoric creatures, but the most widely accepted figures by paleontologists and other experts suggest that it had a height of up to 8 meters. That's 26 feet, and a total length of 37 to 40 meters, or 121 to 131 feet from head to tail. Apart from that, it was also suggested that the colossal dinosaur weighed up to a massive 100 tons. That's about the average weight of a Boeing 757. Given its gigantic size, it's appropriate that the Argentinosaurus is classified as a titanosaur, the family of lightly armored sauropods which spread to every continent on Earth later in the Cretaceous period. But despite its classification, are all these figures enough to make the Argentinosaurus larger than the Patagotitan and the largest dinosaur as well? What do you think? Which giant among these colossal will come out on top? Do mention down in the comment section below. Coming to the Patagotitan, the story begins in the year 2013 when an Argentinian shepherd found a fossilized bone protruding from a rock on the farm where he worked. Knowing Argentina, and specifically Patagonia, as fossil-rich lands, the farm owner invited local paleontologists to examine the remains. It took 2 weeks for a team of them to dig out what had become the largest thigh bone ever found, 2.4 meters long, 7.87 feet long, from end to end. The Patagotitan was almost 37 meters, or 121 feet long, weighed as much as 10 elephants, 77 tons, and could have reached its lunch on the roof of a 5-story building. Patagotitan lived during the Cretaceous period around 101 million years ago. And for some reason, it frequented the area that eventually became the Mayo family's farm. Well, coming back to the point, initially during the first 2 to 3 years of Patagotitan's discovery, some paleontologists and news agencies started to believe and report that the Patagonian giant was actually the biggest dinosaur. But, as we can see with the research data about their sizes, the Argentinosaurus still holds the upper hand and is truly the bigger among the two, if not the biggest of all dinosaurs. Although with all these figures and classifications, it simply means that the Argentinosaurus is, of course, the biggest dinosaur on record based on well-attested fossil evidence. It's ironic that scientists have found very little of the largest animals to have walked the land. We only know that Argentinosaurus existed back on a few handfuls of bones, some vertebrae, ribs, and leg bones, most of which are incomplete. As science writer Brian Switek once wrote, this means that prehistoric creatures ballyhooed as the biggest ever upon discovery have a tendency to shrink by the time of publication. So maybe that's also the case with the Patagotitan as well. Nevertheless, it goes without saying that estimating the size and structure of a dinosaur by just studying a few bones is definitely a daunting task. It's only with the help of the cutting-edge and sophisticated technology of today that we're getting closer to the actual being, even still if it's not really accurate. As Charlotte Brassey from Manchester Metropolitan University says, that even when you have a good skeleton, it can be hard to estimate the mass of a sauropod. And these two are titanian sauropods we're talking about, hence the difficulty is even greater. Even so, we can say for now that the Argentinosaurus is definitely still the largest known dinosaur and land animal to ever live on land. And unless another giant dinosaur bigger than both these two is discovered, Argentinosaurus will continue to be the largest. With this, we come to the end. Thanks for watching, and if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay tuned and keep watching Factholic.